Hello. A confession. Usually I do my videos straight away after watching the episode in question, but mitigating circumstances of far greater importance than Doctor Who have meant I haven't done the videos for the two final episodes of the Crusades, and it's been a week and I can vaguely remember them. But I did watch them, and the reason I watch them is because sometimes you need a bit of Who in your life. Anyway, part of the problem with this recap is the fact that the Crusades is a reconstruction. At least half it is a reconstruction, and it's always tricky to really place the reconstructions. I think it's probably because they use a lot of the same still photography and things like that. But what I can say about the two concluding episodes of the Crusades, and indeed the Crusades overall, is that I think were it all existing in its entirety in the archives, we would remember it very, very fondly. I kind of feel a bit strange about it coming straight after the Web Planet. I think the Web Planet completely scuppered my brain, and I wasn't ready for something new and fresh. Because the Web Planet was just too weird. I think that Julian Glover is very, very good, as you would expect. I think that Gene Marsh is very, very good, but wasted to a certain extent. I think that the guy playing Saladin, who also turns out played Carl Tyler in Dalek Invasion of Earth, was really good. And I like the whole diplomacy thing. I watched Kingdom of Heaven. Did I say this last time? I watched Kingdom of Heaven with my father-in-law the other day, which is set just before the Crusades. They're the two tie in chronologically perfectly, and in tone and everything. And it was really, really interesting to. Obviously, I'm not saying that Kingdom of Heaven, featuring the charismaless Orlando Bloom, is in any way a more accurate portrayal. It probably is. It doesn't matter. But in terms of the romanticised way that Richard III is seen, and I know that that was a sort of common. It's almost like a St George thing, isn't it? Like a Robin Hood thing, Richard the Lionheart. But of course, he hated England, did Richard the Lionheart, so it transpires from a little bit of reading around the subject. I think basically the Crusades, yeah, top banana. Really, really enjoyed it. What a pity it's not there in its entirety. We got some nice. The last episode had some really good set pieces, rescuing Barbara from the harem, Ian having to fool the knights to get the Doctor back into the TARDIS. The concluding thing, yeah, it was a really good story, a really, really good story. It was watched in this house in difficult circumstances, and it will be one of the stories that, especially if, let's hope, they reanimate it or find more episodes whilst we're embarking on this crazy project. If it gets found again, it's one of the first ones I'll put back on and enjoy independently of what's come before and after it. So I'm really sorry, this is not the best summation of what was a good story. However, tonight I watched the Space Museum, but let's save that for the next one of these. Cheery bye. Bye.